Hey scats, I'm feeling inspired to do another vlog because I literally just edited my vlog from like a month ago. This is how I'm gonna go sleep tonight because I've been seeing heatless curls all over TikTok, and I saw one woman do like the sock method and she had a roller in the front, and my hair is greasy, right? So I thought, why not try now? Oh shit, the back is just as bad as that on my last vlog when I showed you, and that's because it's not straight though. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's fine. This ain't gonna straighten it, this is curling it. So I'm hoping that it's gonna look good. Otherwise I'm gonna have to do it in the morning. I'll show you what it's like in the morning though. Anyway, I'm in such a bad mood right now because I won't say anything, but my acoustic guitar is being snatched from my grasp. It's really rude actually. I'm not gonna lie, it's really rude. But I guess we move. My guitar teacher is actually giving some away, and I already said no to having one, but now that mine's being robbed, I guess I'm gonna have to be like, actually, give me one now. Thank you. Hey, it's 3 a.m. One came out in my sleep, so. Ooh. I wish that they would have stayed in. It's Friday, right? I'm supposed to go to uni. This is my second to last week. And I had to wake up early this morning. Obviously, not that early actually. 8:30. That's really not that early. I got ready and then I set off, and then oh look, the train's cancelled, so I come back home. And then because the train was cancelled, I was like, I don't even want to go anymore. Why would I want to go through that? But then I actually was waiting until the next train. But then they started cancelling other trains, and then I looked at the trains to come home later, and they were all getting cancelled as well. And I was like, you know what, I'm not even going to risk going, because knowing my luck, I would end up just stranded in Manchester, and I just don't want to go through that because I'm like already annoyed. So why would I want to like spend my day in one lesson just to get stuck in uni? I look ugly today anyway, so it's like whatever, at least I don't have to see people anymore, because my hair is greasy, right, and it looks a mess. I did my makeup in 10 minutes because I didn't really do anything. I did get a new eyeliner though. I got the Run Beauty one, and it's so much better than the eyeshadow that I used to do. I've just done my hair, right? I burnt my scalp while doing it. Anyway, I've got uni tomorrow, which is weird because I never have uni on a Monday. But my teacher was like, I can't do this Friday, so come on Monday instead. And I was like, okay. But now it means that I'm free Friday, so I picked up a shift at work. Like, who does that? Who finally has like a Friday to do nothing and then he's like, actually, I'm gonna work. Anyway, not why I picked up my phone. Does anyone else randomly like, okay, I don't want my ex-boyfriend to think I'm thinking of him, because I'm not. Because I actually would rather like see him like have a really bad day, let's put it that way. But sometimes I get like little flashbacks and I think back to like things that have happened that I forgot about, but then I remember that happened, and I'm like, oh my god, that's so dumb. Like, I was just thinking about the time when me, my friend Lib, him and my old friend who you know, he ended up, not the point. So us four were all on break and we couldn't decide what we wanted, and me and Lib were like, oh, well, we're gonna go to Greg's. I'm pretty sure that we went to Greg's. And him and other friend were like, oh, well, we want Mackey's. And I was like, well, Mackey's is expensive. And they were like, well, we want McDonald's. And I was like, well, we want Greg's. So me and Lib ended up going to Greg's, right? And my ex-boyfriend and that girl went to McDonald's. But then they decided McDonald's was actually too expensive, so then they ended up going to Greg's anyway. And I remember literally saying to him and her, I was like, well, why didn't you just come to Greg's in the first place then? Because mine and Lib's point was like, McDonald's is expensive. Bearing in mind, this was like college times. If you're American, college is literally like 16 through 18. So it's like, you don't really have money. Anyhow, they ended up going to Greg's anyway, and then I was like, you could have just come with us the whole time, but instead you chose to like go off with her. I am in bed right now. I just slept from, like, by accident about 7 or half 7 until 10 to 12. And then I woke up. I'm already tired again, to be honest. It's only like 1 a.m. though, I think. I am really sad actually, because my dog came to my room and was like scratching on my door, and I didn't let him in because he wakes up at 5 a.m. and I was like, I don't want him to wake me up at 5 a.m. so I just didn't let him in. And then I heard him like slowly going down the stairs and he kept stopping, and I was like, oh, my little heart. I couldn't. So he kept stopping, and I just imagined him turning his head back. So I was sad, and then I eventually got up and opened my door, but then he was already downstairs. And he went into my parents' room. It's not funny. It's actually really upset me. He went into my parents' room. And my other dog, Daisy, attacked him. Like, not like, she didn't like attack, like bite him, but like she attacked him. Do you know what I mean? And I feel so bad because she bullies him all the time. And I'm like, he probably just wanted like an escape. And I didn't let him in. And now he's been attacked by Daisy, and Daisy got shouted at. I'm dying. I was sent to get groceries. So in my bag I've got water, wine, and alcohol. I'm working an event tonight, right? And my teacher / manager messaged me and was like, can you go do all the food shopping for the artists, like get all the rider for them? And I was like, okay. I had to carry so many heavy bottles walking through Manchester. The bags split, so then when I went to Primark to buy the towels, I had to buy one of those reusable bags as well, because obviously the bag ripped. Now look at me. I'm a mess. I'm so red. I'm so hot. Like, it's ridiculous. Hi. I'm being sent on my 3rd side quest of the day. Someone walked past me. It's really awkward. I feel awkward. But for this one, I'm being sent to get balloons. I just finished work. I'm home now with Daisy. Otis has gone for a haircut. Daisy looked at me and I'm like, what the frick? Daisy, Otis has gone for a haircut, okay? Gonskis. And you're here because your fur is fine. On the way home, I had to rush home, right? Because obviously, like, Otis was being taken for a haircut. And I have to watch Daisy, right? I got stuck behind a woman going 20 miles an hour in a 30 zone. And it's not like I could overtake because it was a road, like a busy road, and cars kept coming. So I was like, I can't even overtake this bitch. And it was so frustrating. And then we got onto the 40 road, and you know what she did? She went up to 30. So kind of her. Again, I couldn't overtake though because there was so many cars coming up. And I was just like, I'm going to have to deal with it. I'm home. And my dad was like, I was supposed to get him there for 22. And I was like, well, take him then. You don't have to wait for me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I won't stand up. I'm literally gonna... No, that's so ugly. I'm literally gonna cry. I already have cried. I come home, right? I was in for 1. And my mum was making a curry this morning, so I assumed it would be done because it normally is done. Because she normally cooks it in the morning and is like, put it in the microwave. So I come home and it's still on. And I see a note and I read it as turn off at 1 p.m. So I turn it off because it's not normal for it to be on. And then I I just went to have some. I just went to eat some. I realised the chicken's raw. So I went and got the note again and realised it said turn on at 1 o'clock. I didn't know. It would have been helpful if she would have texted me while I was at work. And now she's like, oh, take it out of the slow cooker and put file on it and put it in the oven. Who the fuck eats curry like that? That's so helpful. That's the only file that we have left. Why suddenly change your mind? One day making it in the morning so we have to put it in the microwave, but then not telling me that, oh, this one actually, you're going to be actually eating that shit later on. And I'm pissed off because, you know what? I'm going to have to deal with my dad coming home, right? And he's going to go, he literally has no chill at all. He's literally going to kill me. But also, again, I want to reiterate, this wouldn't have happened if people would have told me. I was just under the assumption that I had to turn it off because I normally have to turn it off. Hey, Scats. I asked my dad for, like, a box so I can send a Christmas gift to Bestie Scat. I literally told him the size that I needed. Why is it that big? This is literally like a moving out box. My parents have gone out, so I'm obviously downstairs with the dogs, forcing them to listen to the Wicked soundtrack. She kind of just follows me everywhere. Guys, I'm back in like having an ugly phase. What the frick? Why is my forehead that colour? My hair is so greasy, so I know I'm only going to work, but I have to get petrol first. And my hair was so greasy, so I was like, I'm just gonna curl it and then clip this part and put like dry shampoo in it, because like I don't want to do my, like I'm not washing my hair just to go to work, because then it's gonna smell. Do you know what I mean? So I like curled it. And then I'll put it in a bun, obviously, at work. And then when I'm in tomorrow, hopefully it just stays curled. I don't know. I have work again. I'm gonna cry. I'm not. I might. I agreed to come in an hour early, so now I'm working 1 till 10. Put my hair in plaits last night, you know, after curling it, so it's kind of ugly. I could just put it into plaits again. Who cares? I'm literally going into work. So I have a guitar lesson today. I can't be bothered. I'm only going because I'm nice. Ow. And then I'm going cinema. I'm watching Wicked for like the 3rd time. I actually hate my hair. I wish I could be bald, but I also don't want to shave my head because I wouldn't look good bald. I've not ate yet all day, and it's 2:15. And like, I'm wondering why I'm in such a bad mood, but I actually woke up in a bad mood, but not eating isn't going to help. But I also don't really have the time to eat. Sorry, I looked at myself in the mirror and just was like, what the fuck? People where I live literally make me want to kill myself. Right, no one can park. No one can park. So, in front of my house, right, people are obviously parked there. And then further up the road, there's usually space for at least like 5 cars. It's maybe 6 at a push. No, not today, because 3 people have taken up all the spots. Let me show you. Yeah, I literally hate everyone who I live near, because why would they take up all the room? Like, they've parked like actual like idiots. And I hope that they can hear me. You all park like idiots. Oh, like, oh, I don't get it. I really don't get it. Hey bitches, I'm going out today. And then my train got cancelled. What the fuck? I thought this palette had a red. It doesn't really have a red. I wanted to do like a, what do you call it? Like I'm dead kind of look. While I have the time, I'm actually going to fix my eyeliner. Because I was like, this shit is gross. So let me fix that first. So my trains actually are so unreliable. So I checked the trains last night. And they were all up and running for today. But then I checked again like 2 seconds ago before I had to set off because I was like, I'm not setting off just in case they're cancelled. They were cancelled. I don't know why I've put red under my eyes. I mean, it kind of goes with the outfit that I've chose, obviously. But it gives that dead look, like I just said. I'm actually... I was going to say I'm losing the will to live, but I actually don't have the will to live anymore. I'm meeting my friend, right? And at first they were like, oh, I have to leave early because I have plans to game. And I was like, cancel those plans. Because why would you plan that when we're meeting? Anyway, they moved it, the time. But then they were like, actually, I'm going to be working now. So we can only be out for like 2 hours. I don't want to pay for a train just to be out for 2 hours. What the fuck is that about? Ugh. I don't actually really have to buy anything in Manchester though. However, I'm not being out for 2 hours. So once my friend goes home, I'll just like walk around on my own or something. I don't know, like a loner. I was gonna rant, but like, what's the point? Do you know what I mean? At least the red kind of will match my eyes now, because now my eyes are gonna be red. But like, I decided earlier when I cried, that was really dramatic. It really wasn't that deep because we were done by like 2:30 anyway. But we didn't get to go to the restaurant that we planned to go to because then we wouldn't have had time. So then we just had to shop. And it's like, but at least like we still went out. At least I didn't cancel because I was so close to being like, what's the point? What's the point? You know, as you do. Now my dog is literally... I hate when dogs clean themselves because they literally just eat their own bums and it's disgusting. Both of them were doing it just then. You're gross. He's still doing it. I don't know if I've mentioned I have to do therapy. So she told me to get a journal, so I obviously got a Wicked journal. Here's what I'm doing so far. Because she told me like 2 weeks ago to write a journal and then I didn't, and she was like, babes, I literally told you to do a journal, and I was like, my bad. I just went to my brother's house to see the baby. Right, just for a quick sec. It wasn't long. I am not even gonna lie. And we're keeping this on the down low. Like, no one can actually know this information. But the baby was so cute. Like, it actually kind of made me want one. That's what we're not telling anyone. Because I don't want a baby. But it was, sorry, not it, was just cute. Oh, shit. That's bright. I didn't know the flash was on. I just want to say, while I'm editing this video, fuck that. I don't want no baby. It's Christmas Eve. I am going to go to work. It looks like I've put a lot of effort into my makeup, but I literally got my eyebrows and my eyelashes done yesterday. The most I've done is literally put like the tiniest little line. And then I put some concealer on because like my eyebrows were still red. So I was like, I'm going to have to. And then I wanted my nose to be a little bit pink. Because I was like, it's like Rudolph. Do you know what I mean? I was like, that'd be cute. I hate that I have to take my nose ring out though. I also feel kind of ugly again. I feel like my face is really fat. So, if you can't tell, I've come down with a really bad cold again. Not like I only had one last month or anything. I'm just gonna end the vlog here now. I was gonna end it the other day and I forgot. But now I've got a cold and I'm like, oh, I literally had a cold in my last vlog, so I don't know what that's about. I blame my mum though, because she's got a cold and she was like, she wasn't like minding her own business with the cold. She kept coming down and like doing stuff, and I was like, oh, I'm so gonna get this cold because I catch every cold. And then I got it, obviously. I don't feel well. Bye.